These 5 companies are giving 100% work from home, and you can see that in their job descriptions. After the corona crisis, many of us have been working from home for more than 2 years. Now, as the situation is getting better and the fears are going down slowly, many of the companies have already started calling their employees back to the offices. And some of the companies, they are even implementing the hybrid working model. But if you are someone who got more accustomed with this work from home model, and if you are willing to explore options to extend your work from home for few more months or few more years, maybe one step ahead, if you are willing to explore 100% work from home for rest of your life, this video can help you to find more information about that. Firstly, how can you decide whether 100% work from home is the right choice for you or not? Secondly, what are the options to get 100% work from home? Thirdly, if you are planning to choose one such job, what are the things that you need to keep in mind? Let's get started. Firstly, how to decide whether 100% remote job is the right choice for you or not. Let's just make it very simple. Write down all the positive things on one side and write down all the negative things on the other side. What could be the positive things? Firstly, you can be dressed very relaxed manner. Secondly, you don't need to move to a major city. That itself will save you a lot of money. Like if you need to move to a major city, then you will need to find a house there. You need to give deposit for that. That used to be like 4 months to 6 months of rent. And you will need to pay monthly rent. You need to pay the maintenance. Also, generally, the cost of living is bit more on the higher side in major cities compared to the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. This also reduces lot of travels for you. For example, if your hometown is a different city and your working place is a different city, then you will need to travel between these two cities at least once in a month. So you can save that time. Also, you can avoid the commuting travel as well. So by avoiding such travels, you can get more time. As you are getting lot of time now, you can concentrate on something new. Maybe you can try some side hustle, or maybe if you are interested in doing some agriculture when you are in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, you can also try that. As a whole, in short, you can get more time, you can save more money, you can be more relaxed. On the negative side, in short, we might lose exposure in the work. We might lose the opportunities to network with multiple people. Sometimes we might even become more confined to only ourselves instead of thinking maybe outside world. Again, this could be subjective to everyone. Based on your personal circumstances, goals and professional expectations, you will need to come up with your own positives and negatives. If you think you have more positives than the negatives, then you can decide, yeah, that's the right choice for me. I can explore this maybe for next 3-4 years, and if I find it very good, then I will continue it for rest of my life. Secondly, what are the ways to get one such remote job? Option 1, if you are already working in a company and your company is giving just 1 or 2 days in a week work from home, then you can go to your manager with some proposal. For example, I am willing to extend my work from home maybe for next 3 more months. Give me this opportunity. I will try to show you all the results what you need. In case if you think I am doing better, in case if you are getting the trust, then please give me 1 more year of work from home. Something like this. I'm just coming up with my own random example. Based on your experience, your role, your need for the team, and based on your manager, you will need to come up with similar creative proposal and approach your manager. No one will say no to this because already people have seen 2 years of working for you and they would have already got confidence in remote working culture. So if you go with some such opportunities, then definitely your manager will approve this and you can get 100% work from home. In case if your manager is okay but company policy is not allowing that, maybe HR is not allowing that, then let's go for the option 2. Finding a job which gives 100% remote working. Here I want to be a little cautious because whenever new changes come, we also get new opportunities. At the same times, we also get new scammers, new threats, many such things. If you can just go and type in Google nowadays, like 100% remote jobs, maybe for a software developer or maybe for a software tester or product manager, you might get a lot of results who are telling you can sit anywhere in the world and work for a US company. There are a lot of such new startups coming up and trying to sell their ideas. I'm not trying to say that's wrong or they are not good. What I am trying to convey is, when you are going to decide a big thing in your professional life, it's also important to stay careful about it. So what I'm finally trying to convey here is, instead of just finding a job in a random small new company, you need to find a work from home job in an established company with good track records. How can you do that? Let's dive into LinkedIn and let's try to find out if any such job descriptions are available. So let's say I want to find a job working with SQL, and based on that I just want to show like 5 different job descriptions here which speaks about the remote working. Some of such companies: Atlassian, VMware, Akamai, American Express, General Electric. So these are some of the big companies whose advertisements are clearly stating that they are ready to give 100% work from home. At the same time, we will need to pay attention for one thing here. If a job is advertised in India and if you have rights to work in India, you can work from anywhere in Indian cities. But if there is a job advertised in, let's say, Singapore, and you are sitting in India and you don't have the rights to work in Singapore, then you cannot avail such job. Maybe in future you can work for a job which is advertised in US and you can sit from India and work for that, but that's not completely available now, at least not for all the roles. Thirdly, when you are looking to find one such job, what are the things that you need to pay more attention? First thing, you will need to check about your work, because as the employers are also understanding the benefits of giving a job completely remote, many of the unimportant or less exciting jobs are pushed away in the 100% work from home model in the first phase. Just for the sake of getting a remote job, even if it is not up to your expectations, if you are going to pick up that one, that's not the right thing to do. So make sure that you like the job description and it suits your professional expectations. Only then you need to go for it. Also, I would say, check whether that company has a physical location in any particular city within India or within the country wherever you are trying to work. Because in case of any necessities, if there is a physical location, it's good to go and speak to persons directly instead of just writing through emails and trying to get some answers. Next, also check about all your pay and benefits. Just because you are working from home, you shouldn't be missing out all the benefits what you would have got in case if you worked from the offices. There could be something like taxi benefits and other stuff. Maybe you can ignore about that. But apart from that, make sure that you are getting all the benefits what you are supposed to get. Mainly insurance and the provident fund. Also, if there are any other extra benefits like work from home allowance, or maybe if they are supporting for the internet, or maybe one time desk setup, if there are such benefits, then you will need to make sure you are discussing about that with the HR and you are getting clarity thoroughly. Also, make sure to explore about the career growth opportunities. This is very common for all the companies, but just because you are moving into 100% work from home model, it doesn't mean that you cannot grow in your job. Make sure to find out that you are getting all the basic things any employee need to get: learning opportunities, appraisal process, career growth, and team movement, all such things. So these are all some of the things that what you need to do with the employer. At the same time, you will need to do some things with your side as well. Please don't get too comfortable just working from home. In case if there is a physical office for your company, then try to visit your office at least once in 3 months or once in 6 months. You need to know someone in the company. You will need to find a balance between the positives and the negatives what we discussed in the first part of this video. We don't want to miss the opportunities to network with people. We don't want to reduce our exposure in the work, right? So you will need to take one step extra. You will need to find ways to go to your office and try to connect with some people whenever it is possible for you. Don't get too comfortable just sitting within 4 walls. Also, as you are already sitting in home and you are not meeting anyone there, you will need to present yourself very well across the company. For example, if there is any all hands meeting, then you will need to ask some questions at least, maybe just to show your presence. If you think this is good, you can do it, but if you think it is not something you want to do, then you can ignore. But what I want to convey here is, you shouldn't be just an employee number for your HR team or for the employer. You should also prove your presence that there is a person like this working in so and so team and he is giving so and so contributions for the company. These are some things that I would think of in case if I am planning to take up a completely remote job. I hope this video gave you some insights about finding a work from home job, or at least induced the thought about this topic and to explore more about it. If you think this is something helpful for you, then please like this video and subscribe to this channel to learn more about career, books and self-development. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in my next video.